Bijan Robinson lined up in the slot, going in motion here.
Bijan Robinson dancing around. And he has the football, puts a move on. Bijan Robinson, he's going to have his first NFL touchdown.
And that stop touchdown. You see Bijan Robinson right here catching the little bubble screen. But the move on Frankie Louvu. That guy is too big to move like that. But that's what the man.
Robinson the back on first down. Bijan Robinson has room. Bijan Robinson all the way inside the 5. First and goal, Falcons.
Safety's awfully low for a down a distance like this.
Ritter unloads with the pressure on him. Bijan Robinson all the way up across the 40. He almost got loose for the first down.
Dump it underneath to Bijan Robinson, and you watch the skills. 220-plus pounds, able to do all that. Doesn't make any sense.
This set of downs for the Falcons on the toss. It's Robinson. Couple of nice moves. Out across the 45 and still going. Into Green Bay Packers territory.
I just felt my ankles break over up here. Oh, my goodness. So he goes, makes one guy miss. And then watch, Darnell Savage. And just keeps going. Bijan Robinson, you cannot coach that. Stop it, friend.
There's Robinson. Another Atlanta first down. The toss. Robinson picks up the first and more. So this time the Falcons convert. So now Ritter and the Falcons go back to work from their 25-yard line. The handoff, Robinson. Wow. And Bijan able to pick up a first down and more.
The Jags fans in here making some noise. From the pocket, gets it out quickly, and this is Robinson. Whoa! Will move, makes a man miss. Muma couldn't get him down, but he stopped short of the marker at the 16.
Did you see, Chad, what happened to Muma? Look, it's happened to us all. At some point in time, and just look at this. You're just hoping that your buddies are coming to help you. Stay outside in, let the pursuit come and get him. But I'll tell you, look, he's going to do it to many people. He's going to put you on SportsCenter just like that.
To the right. Runs a short route. Ritter doesn't go that way. What a one-handed catch by Bijan Robinson. That is just sheer talent and individual effort to get a precious first down.
I mean, we saw the move out in open space. That he don't even ever touch it with this run. I don't even know he pins it to his body. Not only the catch, but then he makes the guy miss in the open field who's led the NFL in tackles the last 2 seasons.
You know, I know you get worried about wear and tear with running backs. I'm sorry, but Bijan would be staying in the game, dude.
Bijan's got it, makes a cut, and explodes. Gets to the edge, gets a block. Bijan Robinson run out inside the 30. There's a very positive.
Pops it out the backside.
It's a phenomenal job of pressing the hole by Bijan. Scotty Miller comes from the right to take away that safety dropping in, and then the ability to press the hole.
Smith, fullback motions back in. On 2nd and 10. Robinson to the right. Gets around the edge. Bijan Robinson with a stiff arm at the end of the run against Campbell. Moves the ball near the 40.
Look at Dahlman, 67. Sets him, he claps the right side. He's athletic enough to get on the edge, but also kind of secure it to get that ball for Bijan outside.
And you've got a wide receiver like Mac Hollins, like blocking like a tight end.
Robinson makes a cut. Bijan Robinson barreling into Jacksonville territory to the 45. Wingard got him down.
Watch the double teams. The double team, left guard, left tackle, center, backside guard. Bijan with a beautiful.
And Drake London, the second-year player, is able to complete it, pick up the first, and now here's Robinson. And Robinson, he has so much make-you-miss ability, and a nice carry there and a gain of 12.
That you don't realize about Robinson. Number one, we know how he can juke people, how elusive he is, but he's a good between the tackles runner, and it's hard to square the guy up.
2nd and goal. Ritter flips it. Robinson has it, and he has a touchdown. And Atlanta is back in front.
Look at this. I mean, look at that catch behind the back. Get it off your back. And a little full block inside.
Didn't want to put the blame on any position group or any player in particular, but says we need to clean it up everywhere.
Yeah, and it's a touchback that will give them the best field position of the day. And it's Taylor Heineke in at quarterback to open up the second half. And Bijan Robinson with a blast out to the 50-yard line. 3rd down and 1.
Jeffrey Simmons has been the one wrecking it.
Pitch, Robinson gets the corner, and he's in. Touchdown Falcons from 13 yards out behind Jake Matthews.
The running back can just turn it in and go.
Well, there was no edge set there at all, and that was too easy for that Atlanta offense. A good job on the big play.
Protecting and supporting those guys.
Good to know that Gene and Arch are back on the same page. Robinson breaking free. Robinson inside the 25 as the Tucson kid comes home this week. He picks up 17
here, and then they're going to get up to the linebacker, and that is a gaping hole. A great job, and when you see if there's one guy uses his legs to get positive yards.
1st and goal. Robinson cutting to the outside, and the Falcons build on their lead. It's a 7-point lead.
You have got to stay outside and hold your edge. Number 43, Luqueta. You got to know that Robinson, if he sees it, he's going to use that speed, and he's out the gate. Effort by London.
Back to the ground game and back to Robinson. Making guys miss. What a turn of momentum that is.
On 2nd and 6, Robinson. Bijan Robinson, head of steam, and a touchdown! Caleb McGarry paves the way over that right side, and the rookie's in the end zone.
Coming off the ball, just everybody you bringing that to the backside, and just look at the hole that they create. Matthew Bergeron, great job. That's the tough block, sealing the backside.
Kyle Pitts, his 2nd grab of the day. 1st down at the 37. And here comes Bijan Robinson. Robinson turns the corner, look out, got tripped up. Marcus May might have saved a touchdown.
Number 85, you see him right here. He's going to double there, then he's going to climb to the 2nd level. Parker Hess on the outside, elevated today from the practice squad, so your tight ends working in.
On 2nd and 10, here comes Robinson. Bijan Robinson has a convoy for a 1st down. Paulson Adebo pushes him out.
So they're just going to kind of, that little reach block right there against the Saints, and then just around that corner, it's been.
Back to throw here under pressure. He's got Robinson. Perfect dime. Touchdown Atlanta. Once again, they take advantage of the pressure look.
Desmond Ridder, and you can see he's got Demario Davis out leveraged right away. Again, we just talked about it. Can the blitz get home?
From the 40-yard line, it's Robinson, and that is his best run of the day across midfield into New York Jets territory.
3rd and 4. Robinson has a blocker. Robinson has a 1st down and more. Robinson breaking free. There's some of the electricity that he's got in his legs. Biggest play of the day for Atlanta.
Boy, it's really a good play call again. Robinson's going to come from this side, and then all he needs is a little bit. Watch right there. It's over. A little stutter, and he's able to make somebody miss. Boy, it was Rashad White for Tampa Bay. And then here you go, Atlanta with a chance. Watch the zone read.
This is Robinson, and he's in for the touchdown. Bijan,
and there's no linebacker to get over. Just really good front side blocking. There's no second layer support. Antoine Winfield Jr.
Handoff for Robinson. And look at the speed of Bijan Robinson trying to break it into the open field all the way down to the 25 of Indianapolis.
Yeah, great job right here. You got these guys coming off the football on the left side. That's Matthews. Bergeron up there creating a big hit. And then it's just the speed. Crucial turnover, and they almost open up the half with it.
Now back to Robinson. A little bobble, but he controls. This is where Robinson is so dangerous in the open field.
Different ways can you get him the ball? You put it to him in space, and I'm sorry, there's very few people, maybe nobody in this league that can take him down one-on-one.
Now they go to Robinson with Fisk as the fullback. Toss play. Matthews out there blocking. There goes Bijan Robinson. EJ Speed forces him out. Another big play from the Atlanta backs.
Now look right here. You get this guy out there running. You're just going to get out to the edge, and I'll tell you what, you got Matthews out there. He's been doing it forever. It's rolled up on a little bit there, and then Bijan Robinson gets to the edge, and look at a little skip step.
But you mentioned Matthews.
Yeah.
Zaire Franklin kind of rolled up on him here. Matthews already dealing with a knee issue over the last few weeks.
22-yard pickup. First down, Robinson. Bijan Robinson changes course to the outside, past the 40, and has that scissor step near the 30-yard line before it being run out by Eddie Jackson.
It was so well done by the Bears on the front side. There's nowhere to go. I mean, they had every gap stuffed. He had to go all the way back across the field. Nice block by Kyle Pitts. Coming back, watch Pitts. If you see him on the left, he gets a block on Stevenson, but does not have a crackback block or anything that could have been a penalty.
In the win against the Colts last week. Up the middle. You can see the elusiveness of Robinson with the jump cut. And picks up about 13.
Late in the first quarter, as you see in the top left of your screen. 2nd and 6. Ritter to Robinson. He's got it. And room to run. Bijan Robinson at the 20. And he will go. Touchdown, Atlanta. 71 yards.
Take a look at the all-22 right here. You're going to see crossing routes going this way. And Bijan coming there. The guy that he's got to negotiate the throw on right there cannot get to the flat, and it's good execution driving it. Alontae Taylor he's in that tough spot where you've got to be able